Hello everyone, welcome back to Reptiles and Resin, my resin family. Who wants to do a let's resin snail? Me. Haven't done him in a while. I put some tissue down it, well, paper towel down in his shell area, and I'm going to use the chrome powders again. I'm going to use the royal blue, and we're going to do a trash snail with all the throwaways that you would throw away. These are resin pieces from projects or from like when I clean my paddle off. All that's in here, so that's going in his shell. But the first thing we're going to do is paint him. Now I weighed the cup of resin, and it was like 2.5 ounces of chips in here and broken pieces. So I'm going to deduct that from the, this holds 9.9 ounces. I'll probably make up just 8 to start with, but we're going to just put this chrome powder on Mr. Snail here, and hopefully that paper towel is there to help catch any overage that might get in there. I'm still going to have some cleanup. I know that. It ain't never going to not be cleanup down in there. The only thing I'm worried about is getting down into his little snail antenna. Hopefully I can get it in there. I'm trying. And get it powdered really good. I'm hoping. And I'm putting just a very little in there. Really hoping that powder gets in this. He's only got 2 antennae on the Let's Resin Snail. So I'm hoping I get his antenna really good there. I'm hoping. I'm going to kind of flip him over here and try to get like up under here a little bit here. It's kind of, yeah, it's kind of hard with the brush. I'm going to try to open him up a little bit because the brush sometimes will scrape off your powders. So yeah. Got mica powder everywhere, or chrome powder. And it is getting a little bit in his shell, but I'm going to just wipe that off. Trying to, I know you can't see, but I'm just trying to get down in here really well. Best I can anyway. And get all of these sides. I'm really hoping that I'm getting it good. Even the underside there. Because you will see it all on Mr. Snail. Alrighty. Alright, get where my finger was. Try to knock out any loose. I think I missed a spot right there. I don't know if I can get it or not. Oh yeah, I did miss a spot. And I just made a spot. Alright, we got a little bit left. I might not even have to put any more on my brush. Nope. Make sure I get up under the edge here really good. And that edge. And then when I pull this paper towel out, I will clean up any overage that's down here, and I will clean up anything I might have knocked off of him. I'm pretty sure I knocked something off. Alrighty, I think that's good. We'll try to go in and knock him out before we pull this paper towel out. Ta-da! Not too bad, just a little bit there. Not too bad at all. I will go on and get a little powder on that before I start the little edge there that came off. And then I will start to do cleanup. I'll just get me a little Q-tip here and get in here and clean around these edges the best I can. Where's the Q-tips? I'm going to use a Q-tip because they're a little bit bigger. I'm going to spray a little alcohol on my mat and just dip this Q-tip into the alcohol and just rub it off there. I don't think y'all can see what I'm doing, so I'm sorry. But I'm just cleaning it with the Q-tip. Or at least trying to. Get some more alcohol on this one. Oh, we got some down in here really good. May not get every speck, but I do the best I can to get it out. Oh, there's some in there that I don't know if I'm going to be able to get out. Yeah. He's really down in there. Yeah. I'll get him the best I can. That's all I know. Like I said, them powders go where they want to go, whether you want them to go there or not. Alrighty. I still ain't got it all. I see it, but the Q-tip won't get down in there. And I'm just rubbing it all off of there. Yeah, okay. Alrighty, I need there's a good little bit right in here actually. Oh Lord, it's all, well, you know what? Let me just grab this. I'm gonna have to. It's all down this side. Oh, dang it. Yeah, it went all down this side. All in a little crevice right in there. I just have to repaint over it. Need another Q-tip. Oops. Let me see if I can get that last little bit there. I don't know if I can or not. Like I said, do the best I can to get it out. That's all you can do. I'm going to have to brush some more on. But it is what it is. Okay, well that's going to have to be what it's going to be. Now where my fingerprint was, I will just put some back because my finger was all over him. Trying to hold it down like that so it doesn't go in there. And I got some little scrapes right in there. I done got something else in there. Get one of these little mini ones. There we go. Get it off that shell a little bit there. A little dot. Little dot. Oops. Well, he went missing. Yeah, he went missing. Alrighty, let's see here. I am not going to spend all day doing this snail. Alright, that's going to have to be good. It is what it is. I think I got everything recovered here. Alrighty, I think I got everything pretty good. I see a little bit in his antenna that needs some powder there. Hopefully I got them pretty good down in there. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. But hopefully, oops, I did. Okay, shoo. Hopefully I got it good. Okay. We are going to be done with that now. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is, and that's the royal blue from the chrome powders. Next I'm going to do is, let's see, he holds we're going to say he holds 10 ounces. So I'm going to make up 8 ounces because we're going to put this in. Oh, this is going to float. Hold on. This is going to float. I forgot about that. Resin chips do float. Maybe we should just do, you know what, I'm going to make up 4 ounces and we're going to go from there. Yeah. Just in case. Yeah, we're going to make up 4 ounces and go from there. Because I got a feeling it's going to float. And it usually does. So, yeah. It usually will float. So, I'm going to just make up 4 ounces. 2 of part A and 2 of part B. Yeah. We're just going to do 2. Because altogether, that should be 4 ounces. I mean, 6 ounces. Going to do 2 of A. And 2 of B. And then the cup measured 2.5, but I'm going to just call it 2. And we're just going to mix it all together here. I am going to put this through the vacuum chamber. Just to do my best to get them bubbles out. Okay, we only want to go to 4 ounces. And we're there. Okay. Alrighty. I am going to put crushed crystal in this, you guys. Yes, I am. Where I need a stick. We're going to put a little bit of crushed crystal in here. Ooh, and it just went flying. Just to give it some sparkle dust. We're going to sparkle him up. And then we are just going to mix this bad boy up. This is the new one. Got the other one on the charger. This is the new replacement one that I got. I put the other one on the charger because I wore him out last 2 days. So we're just going to get this mixed up. We're going to pour those resin chips in here actually. And then I'm going to put it through the vacuum chamber. Actually, this mixer's a little bit quieter than the other one. But it's the same one. It's not as loud. That's something. It's not as loud as the other one. And that is, yeah, that's enough sparkle, I believe. I just want to be able to see a little bit of that sparkle in there. And I found this on Temu. They actually have it as a cordless screwdriver. But it comes with 1 paddle. I think the paddle, yeah, the paddle's black. But it is perfect for resin. I love this thing. It comes with the thing. You just plug it in like a phone and charge it. You're good to go. Love this thing. That's why I brought the backup. I like this mixer. I think it was 11 something on Temu. I actually don't think I paid that much for the first one on Amazon. But you know what? I can't find it on Amazon. So I just went on and brought it on Temu. I did not want to go without not having a backup one. So yeah, if the chips don't float, I might go on and make up some more, but I got a feeling they're gonna float. Because I have put resin in stuff before, chips of resin, not on camera, but just making other things, and they float. Even the heavy pieces will float. Or at least that's what I found. It will float. Okay, is that enough crystal? I think that's enough crystal. I just want a little crystal in it, but I want all the colors just to go together. And I think that's plenty of crystal because it is shining. And the more you mix it, the more it blends. The crystal in it, it breaks it down. It is really pretty. It's already a fine dust, but it is really pretty. Alright, so basically the only thing we are going to do is throw all them chips in there, put it through the vacuum chamber. I do want to put some alcohol in the bottom of this thing, but I don't think I can get my thing down in there without spraying the whole thing. We'll see. You know what? It'll be fine. I'm not going to drain the paddle down there. I just don't want no bubbles stuck. I'll just drain it over here. Alright, so before I put it in the vacuum chamber, I'm just going to add all of these chips. Whatever's in the pot here. And I'm going to take this stick and just mix it around. And it will bubble up on its own and get all the air bubbles out. And I can check to see how much crystal is in here. Look, it's an experiment of a mess. And it's kind of thick, so that's good. Maybe it'll stay in place for me. I just want to get all the pieces of resin coated with wet resin. And let me see how that crystal is looking. Well, I can, oh yeah, that's enough. I can see it perfectly through the glass. Oh yeah. That's perfect. That is perfect. Okay, I'm going to wipe this off. I'm going to go put this in the vacuum chamber and I'll be right back. Alrighty, everyone. We are back. We have our debubbled Resin. And we are getting ready to pour him in here. But I got my other spray bottle out, trying to hopefully just get a little bit in here that is not, you know, like gonna spray everywhere. Oh, let me turn it this way because this stuff is thick with these resin chunks in it. And let's see how far this gets us. Alrighty. I had to jiggle him down. Please don't break the seal on the powder. Yeah, so see, they are floating a little bit. That's why I said I don't think it would be a good idea to fill it up with resin, because I have a feeling it would just be floating on the other side and you would never see it. I just want to keep that in that shell. And there is some clear pieces of resin in here too, but I figure resin's resin and we're going to reuse. Alright, trying to get it all out of here. That's stuck to the bottom. Big old chunk of resin there. There's one clinging to the side. I think that's all the pieces, but I can, there go that crushed crystal. I can see him. And it wants to move down into the head area now. What I want to do is try to get it to come over into here. and kind of line up with that. I'm gonna have to let me see here. I'm gonna use that, kind of hold it over there. Yeah, my popsicle sticks I got from the Dollar Tree, just to kind of get some of this resin pieces up on the side there to stay. Yeah, there we go. Because it was just traveling down that little head of his there. Just need it to stay in place, and then we're going to let this cure, because if I don't, it's going to go floating again. It's going to go floating. So we're just going to let this cure, and when we come back, oh, there's another piece in there, a clear piece. We're just going to let him sit here all pretty and cure up and get hard enough, oops, to where I don't have to worry about him going nowhere. And some of that resin is going on and oozing down into that antenna there. Yeah, I think it's done filled up the antenna actually. Yep, it sure did. And there's a darn bubble. Dang it. I can see it because it's clear. I'm trying to get it up, but it doesn't want to come out. And now it's going down in the other one. Hopefully it will be fine. Oh, yeah, there we go. I'll stop the resin from going in there. Whatever's in there is in there. Hopefully that bubble will come on up to that surface there. Alrighty, I'm going to just scrape out my cup here and get the rest of the clear in, because there's still a little bit in here. Little bit. Little bit. And then we'll just make up some more when we come back. Well, actually, you know, I can skip that step, because all I'm going to do is the same thing. I'm doing it all in clear. I'm not pouring any black or anything. I'm doing it all in clear. So I'll probably just do it without it being on camera. And then when we come back, we can just unmold our crafty little mix-match snail here. How about that? Now, if you'd rather for me not to do that and just show you every single step, that's fine too. You'll know if I skipped it or not, because I won't come back. Alright, we're going to let this cure so he doesn't float, and then we're going to come back with some more resin. See you soon. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Reptiles and Resin. Are we ready to see how our Mr. Big Snail, this is the snail from Let's Resin. We also use the Royal Blue Let's Resin Chrome powder for the bottom of the snail. And then we used a bunch of chips. You know how you empty your paddle and you let it drain? I be saving all those, and even these. And I just put them in a little cup. Where'd my cup go? I just had it. What in the world? Oh, here it is, Lord. It's right here. So I done started a new batch. Saving them. I've just been saving them lately. And yeah, just if it's large pieces, just chop it up. But yeah, just save all the little pieces. Now, let's see how he turned out. I know I'm going to have a little cleanup. Yes. Oh. See how he turned out. Ooh, he got little sharp edges right there. Alright, so with this mold, we're going to have to start at the back. Oh Lord, it's been a while since I did this mold. Okay, Let's see here. I'm going to squirt a little bit of alcohol in here because I don't feel like fighting with Mr. Snail today. Ow. Or cutting my finger off. There we go. Ooh. He just popped out. Okay. Let's hope we don't lose a antenna. Please don't lose the antenna. Whew. Well, alright. Look at that blue. Now that actually turned out really good, that blue. The chrome powder on this. Why, yes it did. Oh, wow. That actually turned out better. Maybe it's the mold I was using, but look at all the extras in his snail shell. Isn't that beautiful? You got the sparkle. So save your little resin pieces. Look at that. I mean, it's resin. I mean, oh man, I got one bubble right, no, two right there. That's unusual. I've never got a bubble in this before. Yeah, sure did, right there. But it's okay. I'll fill him up with a little UV resin and you'll never know it was there. Yep. So yeah, that chrome mica powder worked really good on this snail. It really, really did. Yeah, I love, look at all the little different pieces from all kind of stuff. That looks really, really good. Yes, it does. That is so cute. He's a very one-of-a-kind snail. Yes, he is. That turned out absolutely gorgeous. Which I figured it would. He is a bright blue snail there. Yes, he is. But very pretty. That chrome powder worked really good. I'm wondering if it, like I said, if it's the molds. Because this mold is nice and shiny. Really shiny. So it might have something to do with how the chrome powder reacts depending on how shiny that mold is. Yeah. But I just love this with all the pieces in it. All the different pieces of the resin chips in it. And like I said, just save them up. And that's all. I just chop them into little pieces. Oh, that is so cute. That turned out really, really good. I just got to do a little scraping on the bottom here. Like, get it off. But yeah, that chrome turned out really, really, really good on this snail. And look at all his little extra pieces. And that was like 2.5 ounces of resin in chips that would have just been thrown away. Yeah. So yeah, save them. Save them. That's all. Any of the overage pours, just save them. Like if it drips onto your mat and stuff, let them cure and just save them. But he turned out so cute. I love him. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's the mold that's nice and shiny. And where did it go? Also has some leftover that I just put leftover clear, and I just threw it in here. It's dull. It's got to be shined up. It's got the crushed crystal in it, and I used what was left on my stick from making this paste here and just put this in it and just colored the resin. But yeah, I'll shine him up eventually when I make some. I'm not going to use UV resin on the front of it. Whenever I make up next batch of clear, I'll just take a little bit and spread it on here with my finger and let it dry. Yeah, it just, because I need to get the sides and all, and that UV resin is just going to run off. So yeah, that's what I'll do, and then it will come to life once I put resin on it. it won't be dull anymore. And you'll be able to see those sparkle from the crushed crystal in there. But that's the back side. It's nice and shiny. And this is just like one of those little fondant molds. I got it from Hobby Lobby. It was on clearance, I think for $1 or something. And it come with, I just cut them up. But I think there was like 3 mermaid tails and 3 scallop shells on there. So yeah, I just use it for keychain molds. It works really good. You wouldn't want to fill it all the way up. I mean, I don't think you want an 1.5 inch thick mermaid tail. Well, unless you do. But yeah, the star of the show, introducing Chrome Snaily. He is so pretty. I'm glad I didn't put a lot of crushed crystal because I can see it very well in here. But yeah, save your resin pieces no matter how big or small. If they're too big, I just get a really good heavy duty pair of scissors and chop them bad boys up. Yep. And like I did with the draining of the paddle, I just drained it in here, let it cure, and just chopped it up. The anything that drains off the paddle, I just chop it up. Yep, just chop him up. Alright, you guys, thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all like this one-of-a-kind snaily with all the little extra that would have just been thrown in the trash. Maybe maybe y'all can use y'all's extras to make something that y'all like and save on a little resin. I mean, it saves you. It's better than throwing the little pieces in the trash. Just save them up in a little cup, and when it gets full, use them for a project. A unique project, because you'll never get another snail like this. It'll never be that same design, like patterning in here. It won't never be the same colors used. It'll always be different. So yeah. Make some unique items with it. Alright, you guys. I love y'all. Have a blessed day. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.